Hello viewers, today we are going to discuss how to spot keywords. I mean some golden rules to find out keywords. And with me today there is another instructor called Miss Lester. Hello.
Hi!
Okay. First, let's see how to choose the right keywords. For the sake of dividing into groups, we made 3 groups. First is
Most reliable.
yes, and these are the words belonging to names, numbers, and percentages, capitalized words or abbreviations, or any scientific processes. Could be photosynthesis, could be Darwin's theory of relativity, or something like that. Headings of questions, Miss Lester, could also be very good keywords, right?
Yeah,
And
right?
finally, words in italics.
Italics.
Yeah. So these are most reliable. Now, if you think of moderately reliable, what does that mean? Meaning that most of the times these keywords will hit, but most of the time these keywords will hit, but in some cases they may not be relied on, right?
Right?
So these are hyphenated words, 2 or 3 or 4 words, in between there are hyphens, or 3 or 4 word phrases, or any words in the complement position of the sentence. And finally, directions like
East, west, even north and south, and any way around.
yes. Finally, hardly reliable. You cannot depend that much on these, like verbs of a sentence or any subject of a sentence. Normally, subjects are not properly a match in the text. And finally, preposition is useless.
Useless,
Yeah.
of course.
Now, let's just try to figure out where we would try to just pick up keywords from. You know that, as I said, subject place means mostly unreliable unless it is a number or name of a person or capitalized words or something else. Verb is a little bit reliable sometimes, can be relied on, but you think of other forms, like if you find go could be going, could be goes, or could be gone, or could be went, right?
Yeah.
And similar words like go can be move, things like that could be found in the text. And finally, complement position, which is mostly reliable, but still you have to think of other forms like synonyms or similar words, unless you find any proper nouns or numbers.
Numbers, capitalized letters, hyphenated scientific or social terms.
Great. So it's time for us to practice. We'd go to a new question paper and try to resolve using this method of keywords identification. Here we are. We have a brand new reading comprehension in front of us, taken from Cambridge IELTS 13. And as you can see, this is the text, and there are about 1 to 88 questions. We have to use one word only to answer this filling of the blanks. Okay, just for the sake of using it easily, we have presented it in a different way. On our left is the text, and on our right is
The answers writing sheet.
yeah. Good, great. Now let's make it a bit bigger so the viewers can see it properly. Yeah, that's good. Now, as I said, a number can be a great keyword. See, 30 meters is a number. Also, these are the headings of questions, right? So trunk is also a good keyword. So trunk and 30 meters. Try to figure out any number. This is 13, 14th, blah, blah, blah. Is there any number? Yes, 30 meters. Good. So is there any word trunk? Yeah, trunk is here. So let's just read here. Timber for houses and the making of something. So we have to figure out this and is a clue. Before and house, after and there will be something else to make. So see in here, this is an important source of timber. Yeah, timber, we have found timber here for building houses, and we got and here is increasingly being used as a replacement for endangered hardwoods in the furniture construction industry. Good. Now you ask here a question. Making means construction, right, Miss Lester?
Right.
Yeah, so we can't write making twice, so we cannot write construction here. So making of, what would they make? Industry? No, industry cannot be made. They will make
Furniture.
Great. So we must write furniture here. Furniture. And we got question number 1 here. So what we'll be doing now, we'll be taking another keyword, leaves. Oh no, we don't need this because see, number 2 is here. So take flowers, and then trunk is here. And also stems provide, see, stems subject provide and verb, and sap is your object. So you can use sap, trunk and flowers. Let's try to figure out, is there anything called these 3: sap, flowers, blah blah blah, bush, green leaf, blah blah blah. Yes, I get flowers. So flowers are here. Then trunk, is there any trunk?
Yep.
Yeah, trunk is here. So stems provide sap, so we have to figure out sap. Yes, sap is here. Flower stems may be tapped for their sap to produce a drink. So we got drink here, or a source of something. So after and we'll find the answer, because and or literally the same. I mean, connecting 2 items together. So a source of the sap can also be reduced by boiling to produce a type of sugar. So a source of
Sugar.
Great. Yeah, sugar. Fine. Now time to figure out the next question. I mean the answer of next question. See, fruits definitely a good keyword. However, see, coir fibers. So coir fibers within bracket, you understand that in bracket, if there is anything that could be a great keyword, either both or one of them. So if we try our keywords in the text, we can find, is there anything called, yeah, we got here, see. So coir, and that's middle layer used for something, etc. This etc or etc is important because used for not only one thing but for many
things.
Yeah. So which has numerous uses. So many uses, yes, but one of them is particularly important in manufacturing ropes. So we have to write here what?
Ropes.
Ropes, yeah. Ropes. Done. Next is inner layer or shell. Definitely shell is a great keyword and a source of something, and when halved, see, half is a number, so you will find in between shell and half is your number 4, a source of something. So let's figure out if there's half here and then shell. Shell is here. So shell would be a source of, see, with its 3 prominent eyes surrounds the seed, an important product. See, source of something. A product obtained from the shell is charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yeah. So here CHARCOAL, charcoal. Good. Great. Then when halved, when broken in half, the shells are also used as bowls in many parts of Asia. So we got this bird bowls in many parts of Asia. So, when hugged for bowls, right? Great. So, here BOWLS, right? Now it's time for next question. Coconut water could be used as a drink and a source of something for other plants. So we understand that there could be many other plants named, but for many other plants, this coconut water will be working as something, a source of something. So definitely coconut water and drink is our keyword. Let's try to figure out, is there any liquid or water? Yes, liquid, coconut water, right?
Right.
So we have to figure out many other plants. Okay, so which is enjoyed as a drink? Yeah, drink is given here, drink is given here. Now the next is but also provides the hormones encourage other plants to grow more rapidly. So what would you take? A source of
Hormones.
Yeah. Here we go. From here, HORMONES. Good. And finally, flesh. See, flesh is here, and flesh is used in oil and milk for cooking, and something. So we have to figure out milk and oil for cooking. So let's figure out, and flesh is also a good keyword. Is there any flesh, fruit, blah, blah, blah? Yes, fat-rich, edible flesh or meat. Good. Is there any milk? Yeah, oil and coconut milk. Oh, sorry. Which are widely used in cooking in different parts of the world, as well as in cosmetics.
Cosmetics.
So oil and milk for cooking. We got cooking here, cooking here, and the other use is in cosmetics, right?
Yeah.
How would you know? Because and is here, and as well as is the same meaning. So after as well as, cosmetics. So oil and milk for cooking, and finally
Cosmetics.
yeah, here we go. Cosmetics. Great. Finally, glycerin can be also used as an ingredient in something. So let's just try to figure out glycerin first. So glycerin is a very good keyword. Oh, we got glycerin here. Here you go, the glycerin acquired strategic importance in a quite different sphere as Alfred Nobel introduced the word to his nitroglycerin based invention, which is
Dynamite.
Yeah, dynamite. Now, what was our keyword? Keyword was glycerin, and an ingredient in means within, right? So here you see nitroglycerin based invention. So in dynamite he used nitroglycerin, right?
Right.
So that's why the answer would be what? Dynamite. Yeah. DYNAMITE, dynamite. I think that is it from 1 to 8. Okay, so we have now completed a demonstration of how to find out keywords from the question and figure out where your answers are. Hope you have enjoyed the session, and if you have any questions, you can just write to us by email or send a message in our Facebook, but do not expect a
Prompt reply.
yes, and you can contact the USG for online and Sydney-based lessons or
Any queries?
great. Thank you very much and best of luck for your IELTS preparation.
Bye.